Hey kids, good morning. I know it might not be morning for all of you, but it's morning for me. Early morning, actually. I can't believe it, but we're already at episode 9 of Stamp Your Stash. That's what I'll be working on today. I'm using this lovely Touched My Heart Host Clean Stamp Set from Stampin' Up. Lovely set. And I'm making a custom card for a friend that has ordered several of these. Let's get into it. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this heart stamp from the set and I'm going to stamp an image on a piece of white cardstock. And I don't remember the size of this cardstock. I apologize. I don't remember the size of any of the cardstock I used. I think it's 3 by 3, 3¼ by 3, something like that. Let me make sure I have enough ink on here. I'm worried. And then I'm just going to try and center this on here. The ink pad smells really strong today. Oh, there we go. I am using Staz On ink because I'm going to be coloring this in with watercolor markers. And if I use a water-soluble ink, look at this. I got a little black smudge at the top of the paper, and I cannot sell a card with a smudge like that. So we're going to turn this over and try again. That's the beauty of stamping, is if you ever make what you think is a mistake or something you don't like, you can always turn the paper over and do it again. That side's better. Now I'm going to clean my stamp off because I don't want to leave ink on my stamp. A little trick, if you have stamps like this, the rubber stamps that aren't attached to anything, I often find that they won't adhere to my block or to the inside of my case. Like they just won't stick. So what I do is I take this Tombow multi-liquid glue, the green and white, and I put glue all over the back and I spread it as thin as possible, and then I let it dry, and then I have this tacky surface and I can stick my stamp down to the surfaces I want to stick it down to, and that it works beautifully. It's very helpful. Okay, the next step is to color this sweet little heart in. I'm going to use my Stampin' Blend Ice Blue Blend marker, and we're going to do light, medium, dark, and then light again. I was supposed to go to the doctor last Tuesday and get results from a PET scan that he did, or that he ordered, and new lab work, patient lab work. showed my CA125, which is cancer marker. Basically tells you what the cancer's doing in your body. And the reason that we're doing all this testing is because March 1st, my CA125 jumped from 7 to 71, which is pretty significant. Well, I just checked the test results from my Quest for my AC125, CA125, excuse me. But the numbers went down, so it went down to 35, from 7 to 35. So that gives me hope that we're not dealing with reoccurrence, we're dealing with something else. So, and that something else would be really awesome, because I don't want to deal with cancer again. Okay, medium. I'm just gonna highlight this, low light this, where I think will not be. I don't think what I just said made sense. I was falling asleep. I apologize. I had a sleep study yesterday. That went well. I slept better with their CPAP machine than I have slept in years from mine. And I wasn't all sleepy and falling asleep yesterday because of it. But today I'm right back to where I was. You know, because you gotta recharge your batteries. That's why we sleep every night, so we can recharge our batteries. And if you don't sleep well, you don't recharge your batteries. Okay, this is the darker color. Yeah, I'm falling asleep. I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time staying awake, I guess. I should hustle through this so I don't want to. I'm making 5 of these cards, by the way. So I do it assembly line style sometimes. Okay, now I'm going back over with the light. See the definite line here and here? You can definitely see where the darker colors came in. Well, I'm just going to blend that out with the paint pen. It's a blue pen. I said paint pen. Oh, this video is crazy. You can tell me all the crazy things I said in it. I need some PayPal cartoon cards yesterday, and they reminded me of my sister. I would really like these cards to I don't know what I was going to say. Okay, there's the blue. It's all blended. Now I'm going to use the Stampin' Up, Stampin' Blends, Sage Shadow, Curry, markers, Curry. See, I'm falling asleep so bad, you guys. I'm sorry. Sometimes when I'm like this, when I'm sleepy like this, I fall asleep while I'm coloring, and then I mess up my coloring, and that's frustrating because usually you can't fix it. You gotta start over, and that's frustrating. At least it is for me, because I don't like wasting. I've been really trying not to waste things. Okay, here we go with the darker sage. Is it Shade Shadow? Shaded Spruce. Shaded Spruce is the name of the color that I'm using. I appreciate all my customers, people that custom order. I don't know if there are many people making cards using the techniques that I'm sharing, or just enjoying the making of it. But there you go, I'm falling asleep while I'm coloring. I may not post this video, I may. Okay, I'm coloring that in. Now, what's the next thing? Oh, I want to put some shimmer spray. So I'm going to lay this in my protective box. I have this Glimmer Mist, Tattered Angel Glimmer Mist. It's supposed to come out this color. I've had this forever, and I'm just now using it, and I love it. So I'm just going to shake it really good and then spray it on here. And then I'm gonna blot it because I don't see how splotchy it is. I don't like it. I don't like it splotchy. There. Now we're going to wait for that to dry. No, I'm kidding. I have some I previously did. The magic of previously doing things. So next we have gluing this card together. So I have my card base, which is just a standard card base, and then I cut and stained, for lack of a better word, these white papers. Don't mind the burnt marks on them. I tried to iron them flat because the shimmer mist makes the paper curl, but it didn't work to make them flat, so I decided to go this route. to center this as best I can. It's hard when it's curled. That's really hard to center. Oh, it's so crooked. It's so crooked. And there's no lifting it up. Okay. Now I'm going to glue this down on another piece of blue cardstock. The same color as our base. It's Tempting Turquoise by Stampin' Up. We're going to try and square this off. That one's better. Oh my goodness, look how crooked that is. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna, and there's no straightening it out once I get it down. Because I use permanent adhesive. So let's see if we can fix this. There we go, LeAnne. Much better. Much better. Okay. Now the next step is to glue this center top of the card. So let's make sure I have the right, yeah, I've got this facing the right direction. So this is the top and this is the bottom. And I'm just gonna square that off with the center. What a that's pretty okay. And I have these pre-made bows that I cut, and then I'm going to just glue that down with a medium zot. The medium zot is bigger than the bow. It's quite a bit bigger than the bow. So I'm gonna put it on and then take part of the image off. Oh, my dot broke. There we go. And then stamp this. My signature. And because I'm selling this card and it's Stampin' Up product, I have to use their Angel Policy stamp. This one just says created by. And most people just sign their initials and put the year, but I gotta be bougie. There we go. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I didn't babble too much. I was falling asleep during most of the video. So I pray that they find some answers for me. I think I mentioned I had a sleep study in the beginning of the video. And at the sleep study, they said that I need all new equipment. So fingers crossed that the insurance approves it and I get that soon. Because this falling asleep while I'm trying to talk to you is for the birds. I love y'all, and I hope you have a lovely, blessed day. Let me show you a card I made. Another card. This isn't a Stamp Your Stash. This, I was asked to make a stitch card for a birthday, and I don't have anything stitched, so I ordered this stitch off of Etsy from a place called Wall Scraps. WALLSCRAPS, Wall Scraps, and it came packaged beautifully, and I wanted it to be a real tropical feel, so that's why I went with the colors and the theme I went with. And on the inside, I just dry embossed, wet embossed in red embossing powder the word happy birthday, and then added a little strip of the background paper just for a kick. So hopefully you enjoyed that cute card. Okay, thank you for watching. I love you guys much. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.